Ooh, listen. Hey, what's going on, good people? Ty, Renee, how are you? How y'all feeling? How y'all feeling? Look, I got a little treat for y'all tonight, right? Y'all know it's Testimony Tuesday, right? And look, I'm gonna tell y'all. I know we got some new people in here, so I'm gonna tell y'all my little story, okay? The things that I have. I'm gonna tell y'all a little bit about my story. And I'm not gonna get go into it deeply because I'm writing a book. Okay. So I'm gonna give y'all some of it. How y'all feeling? How y'all feeling? Hi Renee. How you feeling? Sorry. Um, y'all know I didn't put a thing on here. Ain't that something? Hold on. I gotta figure it out. I have to figure it all out. Okay. Hold on. What? Why my thing won't okay. Something's wrong, you guys. I don't know what I did. I done messed up my thing here. Let me shut these extra tabs. I don't know what I did, but I done did something. It won't it's not acting right. My virtual background won't come up. I don't know what's going on. I really don't. I don't know what's done happened here. Um oh my. Ain't there something? Usually it'll act right for me. I usually be able to you know, I don't know what's going on here, but something's wrong. I just don't know what it is. Unfortunately, your browser doesn't support the virtual background feature. Please use Google Chrome. I thought I was on Google Chrome. I am on Google Chrome. Yeah, I am on Google Chrome. So why won't oh well. I don't know what's wrong with it, y'all. My thing is acting up. I usually put a background on here, but for some reason it's not cooperating. And I'm using Google Chrome, so I don't understand what's going on. I really don't. But anywho, like, share, subscribe, uh, share the video, all that good stuff. And I'm gonna share my story with y'all tonight. Okay. I know we have some new people that's has subscribed to the channel and they really have not heard my story. And so I'm going to share my story with y'all for Testimony Tuesday. Okay. Is that all right? Are y'all okay with that? Um, oh, my glasses is dirty, y'all. My gracious. Excuse me, y'all. I need my glasses clean because I can't, I need them. How to say I need them bad. um, let's see. Terry say, Miss Lisa, my family sued Methodist Hospital after my mother was killed by a nurse who gave her the wrong medicine in the emergency room. I was informing you what could possibly happen with legal matters. I also took several paralegal at Southwest Tennessee Community College. Right. I understand, but I'm not putting myself in no place where I'm going, somebody gonna be able to sue me. Now, if they try to sue me for anything, they'll be lying because I'm not going to put myself in no situation where uh I'm going to be being sued or anything. I'm going to be teaching a class and I'm going to lay down some rules and regulations and all that good stuff. And if they want to try and uh come for me, they could try their hand, but I'm not trying to put myself into nothing. I'm not going into nothing telling lies and all that. No. So I'm not even gonna worry about that because I ain't trying to put myself in that type of situation. You feel me? It is working. Oh, Renee was saying it is working. I can't on the video. Renee, what you was talking about? You said I can't on the video. What you was talking about, Renee? You said I can't on the video. Join on Facebook. This may be an issue on Facebook, and it is possible the stream was ended or deleted on Facebook. We'll keep trying and let you know. Resolve. Okay, okay. They talking about they might Facebook. For some reason, it's not working on one of my Facebook pages, so that's okay. Yeah, but Renee, are you still in the building? I was reading your comment, but I was trying to figure out. You said it is it working? Yeah, but yeah, that's what we're gonna do tonight. I'm gonna tell my story, and then we're gonna talk about some other things, some other things. Okay. Um, so my upbringing. I wasn't rich. Okay, I wasn't rich. We weren't rich, but I had what I needed. Okay, my mother seen to it I had what I needed. Clothes on my back, shoes on my feet, something to eat, and a roof over my head. Okay, and I got sometimes I got things that I wanted, right? But I'm just saying we weren't rich. So, of course, I went to school, but I ended up I went to the 11th grade. I ended up being put out, okay, indulging in bad behavior, and I got put out. The principal put me out. My mother was devastated, and I was upset with myself because I had upset my mother. So, I didn't like that. I didn't like to see my mother upset. So that bothered me. But we got past it, and someone in my family ended up introducing me to heroin. Okay. I started off smoking weed. Let me back up a little bit. That's what I got put out of school for because I was smoking weed and drinking bottles and James coolers. That's what I had started out with. Okay. And then after that, that's when, I got caught. We all got caught in the bathroom. And from there, we got kicked out of school. And we couldn't go to no other school. They kicked us out of all public schools. Okay. And so after all that took place, someone in my family introduced me to heroin. Okay. Um, Now, I knew I was doing something wrong, but I didn't know that it was going to do my life the way it did. It really messed my life up at that time. And like I say, I didn't even realize that I was hooked on it until one day I woke up. Now, at this time, I wasn't doing it every day, okay? But I woke up one day and I was feeling funny, right? Hi, Carol. How are you? How you feeling? I'm sharing my story with y'all for Testimony Tuesday. I'm sharing my story because I know I got new people in here that hasn't heard my story. And so I'm sharing my story with y'all. Um, and so uh I didn't know a lot about heroin, okay? But somebody who was a family member, turned me onto it, and I liked it, the feeling, okay? But I didn't know that how this stuff do, okay? I wasn't fully educated about how it does, okay? And how was that? Oh, it was great. It was great. It was great. I'm gonna tell y'all about that. It was great. It was great. Um, and so I I didn't really know about a lot about heroin. I knew I was doing something wrong, but I wasn't fully educated about heroin. Okay. Um, but I started dipping and dabbing with it. And one day I got up and I felt crazy. I mean, I felt terrible, like I had the flu or something. And so I ran down the street to the store, got me some cold medicine. I came back, took me some cold medicine, and got in the bed. Well, a homegirl of mine came past and she was like, "What's wrong with you?" I said, "Girl, I feel terrible." I said, "I just ran down there to the store and uh, got me some, what's the name? Some cold medicine." And she said, "Really?" I said, "Yeah." I said, "Girl, I feel terrible." I said, "I don't know what's wrong with me." So she said, "I think you ill." She said, "Oh my goodness, I think you ill." I said, "Yeah, I'm ill, girl. I just said that. I got a cold. I feel like I got the flu or something." I said, "Why you keep," she kept saying that. "Oh my goodness, you ill." I didn't know what she was talking about. So then she said, "Do some of this." Right. And I said, "Girl, I don't want that." I said, "I don't want that. I haven't had that, in a few days." She said, "I'm telling you, do a little bit, just a little bit." So I did it, and everything I was feeling went away. I felt like a brand new person. And she was like, "Oh my goodness, Lisa, you is ill. You ill." I said, "What you mean?" And she said, "From the dope. The dope got you ill. You ill from the dope." And I was like, "What?" And I busted out crying, right? She was crying, I was crying. And so she said, "Girl, I know how you feel." She said, "Cause I did the same thing when I found out I was, you know. And so we were sitting there talking. I was like, "Oh my goodness." I said, "My mother gonna have a fit if she find this out." Now have you I didn't think things was going to get to that point where so, I was going to have to go sit down and talk to Mama Dukes. I was thinking that I was going to get things under control and, where I wouldn't have to tell her, but it didn't map out like that. Okay. Um, so as time went on, I did stop. I ended up stopping for a while. And then I had got pregnant with my first child. And everything was going okay. But of course, the devil be busy sometimes. The devil really be busy sometimes. And this loved one of mine, he had got something called China White. And so when he first I was like, "No, I don't want to, I don't want to mess with that." I said, "I ain't trying to get sick." I said, "I don't want to be sick or nothing." And so he was like, "Oh, you ain't gonna get sick not from just doing it no one time. And this is really potent. This ain't gonna have you ill. You know, the stuff we cut and stuff on it'll have you ill." So I was like, "Really?" And he was like, "Yeah, you know. So I didn't do anything then, but I did later on, you know. And so, and like I said, I think I fell in love with the feeling because it was a lot of stuff I didn't know about heroin. Okay. And after I did it that one time, with after I had, you know, left it alone for a while, I did it that one time. And so I went days without doing it again and I didn't feel sick. So in my head, I'm saying, oh, okay, well, maybe that stuff don't make you sick like the other stuff do, you know? Okay. I ended up fooling myself. Okay. Because that all of it makes you ill. Okay. You do it long enough. At least you do it 3 days, 3 to 4 days straight, and you hooked. Okay. But at the time, like I said, I didn't have a lot of education on it. And I didn't look at it as though I had a problem. So by me not looking at it as though it was a problem at that time, I still was like experimenting with it. And so then uh later on, I did it some more, but I was doing it like off and on. I would do it for a day and then I would skip days doing it and then I might do a little bit, but things like that don't last long, dipping and dabbing, you know. Eventually I ended up hooked. Okay. And I had heard something about methadone. And like I said, all this stuff was unknown to me. I didn't know a lot about it. So it was like trial and error, trial and error. Okay. And I made an appointment with the methadone clinic, but I didn't go. Okay. And so then my mom was asking me, "What's wrong with you? You don't look good. Something's wrong. I can't put my finger on it. You need to talk to me." I was like, "No, Ma, I'm good." She said, "Okay." She said, "You can talk to me." I said, "Yeah, I know." But man, I didn't want to go tell my mother that. I did not want to go tell my mother, "Ma, I'm hooked on heroin." You know, I couldn't see me doing that. I knew I would have turned my mother world upside downwards. So I definitely didn't want to go to her and tell her that. And so I didn't say anything. So after a while, um, I went and got on the program. The program didn't agree with me. Okay. It was like it was like a liquid form of heroin. Okay. That stuff kept me high all the time. Even I could go to sleep and wake up and still felt high. That's how potent that stuff was. Okay. It wasn't a good idea for me. Right. So uh I got pregnant with my second child while I was on there. Okay. And I said, "Well, thank the Lord, I wasn't out there, using street drugs and got pregnant, because they don't hold it against you. If you get pregnant and you on methadone, they don't hold it against you like street drugs. Okay. So, but I still felt some kind of way being on that and being pregnant. I still felt some kind of way. I didn't feel right. You know what I mean? And it was too late for me to come off because it would have affected the baby, me trying to come off while I'm pregnant. Okay. Because I was going to do that. I was going to come off of it. And, at least till after I had a baby. But after I talked to my doctor, it was like I would be causing more of a problem for the baby, trying to just stop and come off of that while I'm pregnant. Okay. So I had my baby and everything, and the baby was fine. But it was just something about it just didn't set right with my spirit, being on that methadone and ending up getting pregnant because I thought about getting rid of it. And then I felt funny about doing that. So later on, the methadone was like, it took my appetite and stuff. I didn't want to eat. If I ate, it was junk, like sweets, stuff like that. So um, it wasn't really helpful for me. So I was like, I gotta come off of this because this is not working for me. So I did. I went and talked to my counselor, and I told her, I said, I got to come off, or y'all got to bring me down to a very low dose or something. I said, because it's not really agreeing with me. I said, this methadone is not agreeing with me. I said, I don't have an appetite and different stuff like that. I said, I've lost a lot of weight. And I said, it's just not agreeing with me. So they took me down. They did get me down to a low dose. So that helped some, but it's still, it just wasn't for me. It wasn't for me. And like I said, it was a lot I didn't know about methadone. It was a lot about heroin I didn't know. And you know, it just seemed like I was digging a deeper hole for myself, you know. Instead of me trying to get myself together, it seemed like I was just sinking into a hole, a deeper hole. So as time went on, I ended up using, I came off the methadone, but in the process, I ended up going back to heroin. Okay. And that wasn't a good feeling. So at the end of the day, I ended up going to talk to my mother. I had to go talk to my mother because I just kept running into the wall, running into the wall. And I said, let me go talk. I gotta talk to Mama Dukes. I can't do this. I gotta go talk to her. And so that's what I did. And my mama said, oh my goodness. She said, I knew it was something. I knew something was wrong. I just couldn't put my finger on it. My mother was devastated about that, man. She really was. And wait a minute, you guys. I tried, I didn't get your energy. Oh, okay. 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 Excuse me, y'all. I was trying to wow. Okay. She must couldn't get her thing together. And so so I I didn't want to go to my mother and talk to her about that, but I had to because, like, yeah, I was digging a deeper and deeper hole for myself. So I had to go, and my mother could look at me and tell something wasn't right. Right? My mother wasn't. My mother was smart like that. Like she was. I'm a lot like her now. Like I felt stuff. I can feel things. I know when things are not right with my children and stuff. They don't have to tell me. I know it. I feel it when something's not right. Either I get an uncomfortable feeling, I feel anxious, or I can't sleep, or something. I know when something's going on with one of my children. Okay, like my sons, I know when stuff going on with them. They don't even live with me. They got their own places, but I know when something's not right. I feel it, and so that's how my mother was. My mother could feel when things weren't right with us, and she was devastated. So an incident happened where so I was down the basement and my brother had gave me some of that stuff. And so, excuse me, I almost OD. Okay. He left me down the basement and left out and I almost OD. My mother was on the phone and I ended up in the basement all night. And so my mother, the next morning, my mother was on the phone, but I couldn't get myself together to like call my mother or yell for my mother or nothing. That's how out of it I was. And my mother, I heard my mother say, I feel like she's in here because she don't go off and stay nowhere. She's never did this. And I heard my mama say, hold on. Better yet, let me call you back. And my mother came down that basement. God is so good. If she hadn't came down the basement, I would have died. I would have laid down there and died, I'm telling you. And she said, oh my God. And she grabbed me up and she started like smacking my face and stuff. And I started throwing up, which was a good thing. You know, I started throwing up, throwing up, throwing up, throwing up. So, uh, just so happened, my brother came in there, came down there. My mother zapped out on him. She zapped out. I mean, zapped out on him. Like, she zapped out. She flipped the whole mirror that he had stuff on. She flipped it over up in the air and everything. So she said, I can't believe this. You left this girl down here like this. You know this girl was down here fixing to die. And so he was just looking crazy, you know. So time after that, I started trying to find a treatment place to go in, right? And finally, I did find one, and so I went in treatment. So basically, I was like in and out of treatment, uh, because I would get out, relapse, and you know, and basically, I think my whole problem was I didn't really look at it as a problem. I didn't feel like I had a problem, you know, and I think that's why I kept, uh, I think that's why I kept, you know, uh relapsing because you know if you don't feel like you have a problem, then how you gonna make a change? How you gonna make change if you feel like there's no problem? You know. And so I went in there. I got clean. I stayed clean for a while, and I got pregnant again with my daughter, my first daughter. I'm telling you, it seemed like every time I got clean, I got pregnant. And so I had my daughter, and things was going so good, you know, but it didn't stay like that. It didn't stay like that. And I went back to using. And so it was like a cycle, you know, try to get in treatment, come back out, stay straight for a while. Then I end up falling on my face, you know. It was just a cycle, you know. And it's a whole lot that went on, y'all, but I'm writing a book. So I'm just touching on like stuff on the surface, okay? I'm just touching on surface stuff because I'm going to write the book and y'all got to get the book. It's going to be good too. So I say change is more than metal and paper in your pocket. Yes it is. Yes it is. And so everything was fine at first, y'all, but I ended up relapsing. And I stayed out there for a while this time. And then uh I went in treatment. And then my mom ended up dying, right? And I kind of gave up for a while, right? It was like I was trying to kill myself, you know? And Carol said, but look at you now. Right, girl. God is so good. I'm telling you. And you know, I did. It was like I gave up after my mom died because it was like my mother was really all I had. I had my kids, right? But they was young. And but my mother was like, you know, she was there. No matter what, she was there. She never treated me like I was less than because of what I was going through, you know. But my family members did. You know what I'm saying? They just treated me different, but they always have. Like it didn't just start when I started using, right? It's always been like that. And so uh as time went on, like I say, I had pretty much gave up. I wasn't thinking about getting clean or none of that. Because my mother was gone and I didn't want to hear nothing about no getting clean or nothing. I just didn't care. I went through you know, I went through some time where I just didn't care. And I used to ask God, why do you keep waking me up? I don't have a it's I don't see where I have a purpose, you know. I used to talk to God just like I'm talking now. And I used to ask him, why do you keep waking me up? Because I don't see where I have a purpose, you know. I just don't want to live. I don't want to live. But you keep waking me up and I don't understand why, you know. So girls say it is nothing like a mother. My mother been dead over 30 years, but it seemed like yesterday. I'm telling you, girl. I'm telling you now. I'm for real. I feel you. I feel you. And you know, I just had gave up, y'all. But one day I did go in treatment again. Okay. And during this time when I went in treatment, I got clean. And of course, y'all know I had another baby, okay? I had another baby, okay? And she was Down syndrome, okay? But I found out she was gonna be Down syndrome before I even had her, right? And she was in the hospital up until she was like 7 months old. She didn't come home from the hospital till she was like 7 months old. And so I got clean during this time. I got clean and I stayed clean. I was like, this is it for me. I gotta, I'm coming up out of this. This is it. And I knew I wasn't going back when I went in this time. I knew it was over and I knew I wasn't going back. Okay. It was like a rude awakening, a spiritual awakening, I guess you would call it. I just knew I wasn't going back. I was ready. I was ready to get clean and stay clean. And that's what I did. Um, and then after I had my daughter and everything, just everything seemed to just fall in line. You know what I'm saying? Then her father died. He ended up dying on me. I was like, what is going on? Oh, that thing hurt. But I had to keep going. You know what I'm saying? And we went through we went through a patch of being homeless and stuff like that. But it was okay. It was okay because I went and I found a shelter for us to get in. And then we had to find another shelter. I found out another shelter for women and children. And so we ended up in there. But before I went in the shelter, I had went and filled out this application for this apartment where I could it was like a transitioning thing. So when I ended up in this shelter for women and children, come to find out, the transition place that I applied for was kind of affiliated with the shelter that I was in, right? So the lady called me after I got in there. The lady called and asked me, did I still need an apartment? And I was like, yes, yes, I do. And I told her where I was at. She said, oh, that's good. Then that's good. Why don't you come on down and this and that, and this and that. But anyway, make a long story short, I ended up getting that place. Okay. And I was oh my goodness, we were so happy because, being in them shelters, like you just get tired. You do what you got to do, but you just get, just something about it. So we were so happy. Angel came home from school that day. I was like, hey, we get ready to move. She was like, what? What? She was all happy and stuff. She was like, what, Ma? What? I said, yeah. I said, we got a place. We're going to move. And She was so happy. I had saved up my coins and stuff, and they had this guy that would help you move, and he didn't charge you a lot. So I got him. No, I went to the store. I went to the store. I got a homegirl of mine, and we went to the store and stuff, and I picked up cleaning stuff and stuff like that. And then after that, we ended up moving, and stuff. So it planned out. Everything planned out, but it's so much more to my story, y'all. Right? Because I went through stuff with my family, with family members and stuff, Um, I had some family members that felt it was like they felt like it was okay to treat me any kind of way because of what I was going through or because of what I had been through. It was like they felt like it was okay to, talk about me. I had family members that talked about me like a dog. They was always talking about me. You know, they ain't never talk about their own shit, but they was able to talk about my shit. Okay. So, um, I got to a point where as though I would talk about my own stuff. I didn't need nobody to talk about me. I talked about my own stuff. Because first of all, it was a lot of stuff they didn't even know. They was just running their mouth. You know what I'm saying? It was a lot of stuff they didn't even know about me. They were just running their mouth and just assuming because I used that I did what everybody else was doing. Okay? And my story is my story. Another motherfucker can't tell my story. I have to tell it. Because you don't know what went on and what took place. You don't know how I felt or any of that, And my family, some of my family members are just running their mouth because they had somebody that would listen. You meet people like that want to run their mouth and talk about you, especially when they got somebody that think they getting some tea, you know? And so that's how it was. That's just how it was. I had a sister always was talking about me. She claimed she wasn't. My thing is, girl, these people you talk to, I don't even know these people. So how do they know anything about me? And these are people that, I don't even know. You know these people. You talk to these people. So how is it that they know what's going on with me, and I don't even know them? Strange as it may seem, y'all, this is a trip. It's a guy that lived down the street from me, right? That used to work with her. And come to find out, she was talking about me to him. Okay? Yeah. hmm See, some people think for themselves, right? You got some people that'll think for themselves. Even though you may talk to them about somebody, you got some people that'll think for themselves. Okay? And that's what he did. He did some thinking for himself. But anywho, he, yeah. Come to find out, she was talking about me to him. But I knew she was. I knew she was because one day I had went to church. We had all went to church. And he came, he was there. And he kept looking at me saying, "Oh, that's Lisa. Oh, that's Lisa." He just kept saying it. So I said, "Yeah, yeah, I'm Lisa. What's up? Why you keep saying, oh, that's Lisa? Oh, that's Lisa." "Yeah, I'm Lisa. And why? What's up? Because I don't know you. So why do you keep saying that?" So he was looking all funny and stuff. So come to find out, I knew my sister knew him. So I was like, "Oh, I know where this is going at." I say, "Yeah, I know what this about." I said, "Somebody she been talking to you about me. I already knew. Cause like, yo, I didn't even know him. Why you gonna keep staring at me talking about, oh, that's Lisa. Oh, that's Lisa." And the way he said it was like somebody had been talking about me to him. And so when he noticed it was me, "Oh, that's Lisa. That's Lisa." So really he was putting on blast in his own way. He was already letting me know that she had been talking about me, you know? But I was like, never here nor there, it's all good. But anyway, it all came out eventually. And then when I asked, I said, oh, I said, I knew you had been talking about me to him. I said, because the way he came off, he didn't know me. I didn't know him. But the way he came off, let me know up front that you had been talking about me. And of course, you know how people are. They ain't gonna fess up. You know, you got some people that just like that. They not gonna fess up and tell the truth. But I knew she had been talking about me because them people that lived around there in that neighborhood, them people, I didn't know them people. They didn't know me. So how the hell they know anything about me when I don't talk to them? Yeah, because you talk to them. Oh, I don't be talking about you. I said, okay, okay, okay. Just lie for no reason. I'm telling you. Terry say, Miss Issa, thank you. Please be proud of yourself. Each time you tell your story, you don't add any spice to it. You cut it. Wait a minute. You cut it raw and keep it real. Thank you for making genuine deposits in the Bank of Trust. Thank you, Terry. Just because you catch out doesn't mean you have to hold it. Just because someone puts mess on the plate doesn't mean you have to eat it. What someone says about you isn't true unless you believe it and live it. That's true too. You know, and that's what I was talking about. Like, you know, she did so much talking about me, and a lot of the stuff that she was saying, it wasn't true. Okay, I was using, yeah. I admit to that, you know. Yeah, of course, yeah. But all the stuff that was added to it, you know, I'm like, where the hell she get this stuff from? You know, like we don't even be together. We don't talk like that. You know, where's she getting our information from? Just one of those people that just wanted to have something to talk about, you know? And she had people that was listening. You know what I'm saying? People that was listening and they believed her. And the whole time she was telling so many lies and adding yeast to it and all that. I'm telling you. One day we was in there and her son was drunk and stuff. He knocked the window out the back, right? We was in the back room, sleep. He knocks the window out the back window and all the glass flew over in my baby crib. Okay? God is so good. Y'all, when I picked up my baby out that crib, her crib was full of glass. Full of glass. Do you know that glass could have stuck in my baby's back or anything? Because she slept balled up, right? And all this glass was in her crib when I scooped her up. It was a whole bunch of glass in the crib where he had went drunk and went out back. We in there sleep. He goes out back and knocked the whole window out. She gonna say I provoked him. Now, I'm in there sleep. My kids sleep. She gonna say I provoked him. I hadn't said nothing to him. He was drunk, acting crazy. She flipped the whole story around and tried to make it seem like I had did something to him or said something to him. I'm like, really? Really? Nobody ever apologized or anything, right? Nobody apologized to me about knocking that glass over in my baby's crib. Nobody asked, was my baby all right or nothing. The first thing my sister hopped on was, oh, I said something to him. He said you said something to him. I said, girl, what the hell is you talking about? I said, we was in that sleep, and all of a sudden he knocks the window out. I ain't even have a chance to say nothing to him. What are you talking about? I couldn't believe that. Nobody not one time said, is the baby all right? Nobody ever asked. Nothing. Nobody asked nothing. The only thing she was worried about was taking up for her son. Okay? Nobody ever said, Lisa, is the baby good? You know, did the baby get cut? Nothing. She called me, asking me, talking about, he said I said something to him. I said, girl, get the hell out my face. I ain't trying to hear that. I'm really not. That's what you called me for? I could not believe that. God is so good, y'all. If y'all had seen all that glass that was in my baby crib, that glass could have stuck her in her back, you know, because like I said, the way she sleep, you know how babies sleep balled up, like on their knees and stuff, you know, sleep. That glass could have hit her in her back, stuck her in her back or anything. Hit her spine. The glass could have hit her in the back and hit her spine or anything. Nobody never asked, was my baby okay? She was worried about trying to make sure that her son was okay. Okay? She was trying, that's all she was worried about. I said, I be damned. I couldn't believe that. I could not believe that. I couldn't believe it. I really couldn't. I was lost for words. I said, did she really, did she really do this? Is she really trying to what the hell? I just couldn't believe it, y'all. I could not believe it. Ooh. I knew then, I was like, man, I gotta get the hell out of here. I knew then it was time for me to go. For real. And to this day, people act like they ain't did nothing to you. That's what's crazy to me. People act like they ain't never did nothing to you. They try to smile and grin in your face like they ain't did nothing to you. I don't understand that. I got a problem with that. You know what I'm saying? Because I'd rather you go ahead and admit what you did and say, look, I apologize. I apologize for the things that I've done to you. But yet, no, that's not how some people are. And like I said, for her, that's all she do is talk about people. That's why we stay our distance. We stay our distance. If it's something wrong, if I hear something wrong with her, I'll call to see if she all right or whatever, But other than that, I stay my distance. I do. I stay my distance. Yeah. I don't bother. I try not to bother my sisters and them, because they ain't cut from the same cloth I'm cut from. They just not. And that's okay. We're not supposed to be alike. But it's just some shit that I'm not, I'm not gonna be a part of. I believe in right is right, wrong is wrong. You understand? And that's just for me. That's for me. I can only speak for me, but we are different in a whole lot of ways. And for whatever the reason, we are not close. We are not close. They seem to be closer than we are. Those three are closer than me, than I am with them. They talk to each other and stuff like that, they don't call me, I don't call them, That's just how it is. And like I say, sometimes things you better off like that. Sometimes you better off like that. Leaving people alone, letting them do that, letting them stay in their lane and you stay in yours. Sometimes that's the best thing. Especially when you know they feel some kind of way about you. You understand? I talk to them when they want to talk to me. Other than that, they don't bother me and I don't bother them. You know, and I'm not mad with nobody. I don't have no grudge against nobody. But I'm not going to push myself on you to be a part of my life. I'm not going to push you to be a part of my life. You know? And I was always told that you go where the fuck you're celebrated, not tolerated. Okay? And I stand on that. That's what I do. I don't be trying to be around people who don't go for me, you know, or they feeling some kind of way about me. You know, I don't go for that. I don't go, no. And I'm not faking phony. Okay? So I just can't deal with them type of people flip-flopping and shit. I can't because that's not me. That's not how I get down. I don't get down like that. I don't. But you got some people who do, and they okay with it. But I don't have to deal with it. Just because you're like that, you stay right over there with it. I don't have to be a part of it. Sorry, say Miss Lisa is talking about Temptations song, Backstab, a smile in your face. Yup. They smile in your face all along. They want to take your place. They backstabbers. Backstabbers. Yup. That's it, Tari. That is it. I'm telling you. I'm serious. I'm telling you. God is so good though, y'all. I came a long way. But God is so good. God is so good. God is just so good. I always give him his praise. I have to. I have to. Because when I finally went in treatment, wasn't nobody there for me. My mother had passed away, and it wasn't nobody there for me, right? And I now as things went on, I couldn't really understand what was going on. But I know my mother did tell me, she said, don't look for help from them because you ain't gonna get none. My own mother told me that. She said, don't be looking for no help from your brothers and sisters because you're not gonna get none. She said, because if they can't take care of me, don't think for a minute they gonna look out for you. And I was like, So I believed it. And like I said, as I was getting better, when I look back, right? When I look back, I felt like when I look back at everything, God did what he had to do to get my attention. I didn't need nobody there, right? Because God was there. God had me. So I didn't need nobody there. And you know what? I didn't feel it was crazy because I could feel it. I could feel certain things. And what I mean by that is that I didn't feel sad. You know how you feel sad, like if your family members, you know, something going on with your family members or something like that. But I didn't feel none of that. I wasn't mad. I wasn't angry with nobody because they wasn't there and this and that, you know. I just did what I had to do. And God was opening up doors for me and everything, you know. It was oh y'all, it was something. It was something. It was something. But it was a beautiful thing. I went through some things, no doubt. But it was also beautiful things that happened too. With me going through what I went through, you know? Yeah, it wasn't easy, but going through it and finally seeing some light, that light at the end of that tunnel, right? And when you finally get to that light, I'm telling you, I cried a lot of times, y'all, but it wasn't tears of sadness. It was tears of happiness, you know, happy tears. Because God is a wonderful God. I'm telling you. Tari said, Miss Lisa is the WWE 100% raw. She lays the smack down. She will give you the sour truth and not a sugar-coated lie. She makes genuine deposits in the bank of trust. What you see is what you get. That's right, Tari. That's right. You couldn't put it no better way. Thank you so much. Carl say all the time, God is awesome. Yes, he is. Yes, he is. Like when you feel like you at the lowest of the lowest, God still show you that you are somebody. You know what I mean? I've been there. I've been there. I've been there. I've been at the lowest of the lowest. No family, no nothing. After my mother died, nobody. Nobody was there but my children. And God, he said, I got you. I got you. He still lifted me up and made me, he still lifted me up and made me recognize that I'm still somebody. I don't need no validation from other people. Okay. I can give that to myself. And that's what he did. He changed my heart, he changed my mind and everything, y'all. It's just so much. It's just so much. I'm telling you. It's just so much. A lot went on in my life, but I don't regret none of it. I don't regret none of it because it made me the person I am today. And I have a lot to offer. I have a lot to offer. And I'm getting to this. I talked to the lady today. I remember yesterday I told y'all that I was supposed to talk to the lady today. We had a beautiful conversation, y'all. I do believe this lady is the yin to my yang, okay? And we're gonna have another meeting on Thursday, and we're gonna get the ball rolling. We talked about some things, and like, yeah, yeah, the lady is really cool. She's really cool. Yeah, she's really really cool. And we talked for a while. We talked as if we've been knowing each other. When we got on that phone, y'all, we started talking like we been knew each other. It wasn't, the energy was so awesome. And we didn't we didn't even act like we was just meeting each other. We spent a while, we was on that phone for a while talking. And like I said, it was like we had been knew each other. She said when she watched my video, she said, that's it. She's it. She's it. And she reached out to me. She said it was just something about you. She said when I looked at your videos and stuff, it was just something about you. That's her. That's it. That's it. She said just your energy and stuff. She said it was just something about you. She said, and I had to reach out to you. And we did. We had a very long, interesting conversation. And it was like, how can I explain it? It was like I say, it was like we knew each other. We already knew each other the way we was talking. It was like we already knew each other. You know, the meeting was really, it was really dope. It was. And I think it's going to be awesome. I really do. I really do. I think everything is going to be all right. Yep. Like I say, I'm not really a people person. I'm not a people person, but I it's just it was something about her, you know. Like I say, her energy and stuff. It's just the vibe. I got a good vibe from her, you know. You know how you meet. I know for me, when I meet some people, I be like, I can automatically like tell, you know what I mean? Like, eh, I don't know. But or I'll get a funny feeling, and I may have a little conversation with you, but I'll shy away from you, because I know those feelings I'm getting. I don't like that feeling I'm getting. But I didn't feel like that about her, you know. Very smart lady and very, very interesting. Yeah. So I think things are gonna be awesome. I really do. Yeah. I really do. I think things are gonna be pretty good. I'm excited for this journey. I really am. I'm excited. Look, I'm ready. How they say, I'm ready to get the ball rolling. I really am. I am ready to get the ball rolling. But the meeting was really good. The lady was dope. She really dope. She really is. Yeah. Like I say, we acted like we've been knowing each other forever. It wasn't like, you know what I'm saying? It wasn't like, she had a good spirit about herself. And I didn't pick up I didn't pick up no funny vibes. Curl say your spirit will always tell you something about a person, talking to them, looking at them. You know when something is not right. It's that feeling God give us. Always follow your first instinct. That's true. That is so true, girl. That is so true. Yeah, that is facts. For real. Some people ignores it a lot. And that's why some people end up in the things they end up in because they ignore it. You know, you like you said, you gotta pay attention to it. You gotta go with it. Your first instinct, go with it. Because I used to do that. I'm not gonna lie. I used to do that. I used to feel something, and I used to go. I used to, you know, I would ignore it. I would ignore it. And when every time I did that, I would end up, you know, I would end up messed up. Something would happen. Something bad would happen because I should have listened to what I was feeling. Tari say, and what is a lady with wise wisdom, uncommon common sense, and wise wisdom? You're a real great and wonderful, classy first class lady with style, grace, and class. You're a real great and thank you, Tari. Thank you. I appreciate it. Look, yo, I be trying. I'm still learning stuff too, though. Yeah, but I did. I really did. I was shocked. I ain't gonna say shocked. Well, yeah, I guess you would say shocked because I know sometimes when you meet people off this thing we call the internet, you got to be careful. You know what I mean? Because you just never know about a person, you know? But like I said, normally when I talk to someone, I usually get that feeling. You know, if something ain't right, I usually feel something. And she was so graceful and like I said, very smart lady. Um, very nice. Just, you know, I didn't pick up anything from her. I didn't pick up a bad vibe from her. So I'm going to see how it works out. You know, she had a lot of information that's helpful, that would be helpful to me, you know, and vice versa. Um, so yeah, I think it would be dope. I really do. Because like I said, we got on that phone and acted like we had been knowing each other for years. Oh, Tari said, great and wonderful blessing to the people that know you, communicate with you, and interact with you. Thank you, Tari. Thank you so much. I really appreciate y'all. I know that. I definitely appreciate y'all. You know, I really do. Because y'all are awesome. Y'all come in here, y'all help give me feedback and stuff. I really appreciate y'all. You know, I was on my thing. I was on my I don't know if y'all heard it. I was fussing on one of my videos. I can't remember which one it was because I was asking questions and it was a fool, y'all. Tara, your computer was acting up. You had told me your computer was acting up. But it was a few more people on here. You wasn't here, Carl. I don't think you was here. And I was fussing because I was asking questions and it was like they was ignoring me. I was like, really? I can't stand that. I'm serious. I don't like that. Because I'm like this. If I can answer your questions when I'm up here, you should be able to answer me when I ask you something. You know? I don't like that. I really that irritated me. It really did. I was like, now. None and I can't get an answer from nobody. Are you serious? I was mad about that. I really was. I was like, because if I can, y'all ask me questions, I answer. I don't ignore y'all when y'all ask me questions. So I expect the same thing in return. You know, if I ask a question or something, I expect an answer too. You know, it's called respect. That's what it's called. If I can give it to y'all, you can give it back to me. That's how I feel about that. You know, I don't think Carol was over here that day. I don't remember you being in the chat that day, but I did. I was asking some questions, and everybody was talking in the chat at first, and then all of a sudden, when I started asking questions, everybody acted like they were there, like or something. I'm like, can y'all hear me? Oh, I got so heated. I'm saying to myself, y'all was just typing and talking in the chat. Now all of a sudden, can't nobody hear me? Are you serious? I can't stand it. I've seen people do that on other channels too. Like the person to be up there talking and everybody in the chat, people talking, you know, to each other and stuff, and responding to stuff that the person's saying. Then all of a sudden, the person will ask something, and then everybody, it's like don't nobody hear them. I be like, why do people do that? I don't understand that. I was like, why do people do that? Because if a person can't answer your questions, then why can't you answer theirs? You know, that works both ways. And that's what you're supposed to do on the channel. You're supposed to communicate with each other. That's what makes the channel more interesting if more people will interact, you know, and things like that. That's what make things more interesting, you know. I was like, I didn't understand that. And but you know, you got some people though that's full of shit too. You know what I'm saying? You do. You got some people that's just full of shit. And they fake. They fake is flute, you know. So sometimes you just have to, you know, sometimes I just say what I want to say. I have to call it out to let people know I see you. You know what I mean? Sometimes you just gotta call it out and let people know you see them. Like, I see you, I see what you doing. What you think I'm stuck on stupid? You know? So that's why sometimes I make a video and I be speaking, you know, saying what I want to say in it. Because I don't like that. Don't come over here and just I'm gonna respect you. I expect the same thing. You know, you're supposed to respect each other. But like I said, you got some people that's just full of it. They try to act like they not, but they really are. And that's why some people gone. Y'all notice some people don't come over here no more. That's why every now and then I have to have one of them conversations, you know, like to let some people know, I see you. I see you. Y'all notice some people gone. They ain't been over here in a while. Some people don't even come over here no more. So I say, Ms. Lisa, I enjoy your YouTube channel because you understand that communication is a two-way street, not a one-way road. You genuinely want a intelligent and thought-provoking conversation. Exactly. You know, exactly. I think that's what makes it interesting. That's what makes the channel interesting, that we talk to each other. You know, not just me up here talking, but us communicating with each other. That's what makes it more interesting. But if I'm up here just talking, and I'm not letting y'all talk or anything, or I'm not reading y'all comments in the chat, I mean, really, that's not engaging. Engaging means when we communicate with each other, back and forth, back and forth. You know, y'all ask questions, I answer. I ask a question, y'all answer, like that. That's engaging, you know. I can't wait till I get my community wall, because I'm gonna be putting all kinds of questions up there and see where y'all mind at. I'm gonna be asking all kinds of questions and stuff to see where y'all mind at, you know. I think I'm gonna start doing that on Instagram sometimes, like putting stuff on Instagram, asking certain questions and stuff on Instagram, and see what kind of response I'll get. You know, I'm thinking about doing that. I think I'm gonna do that. Do it maybe once or twice a week. You know, ask questions and stuff. Just see where people mind at about certain things. Because I'd be wanting to know. I'd be wanting to know how people think about different things. You know. I really do. Like, you know what I want to talk about too, y'all? I want to start talking about girl say, Lisa, you cannot do that in a lot of people chats. They will curse you out if you give your opinion. They will tell you this is my channel. So I think that's why a lot of people don't say things. Oh, okay. But I mean, like, when I ask a question, you know what I'm saying? Like, if I ask something, I expect the answer. Because like if somebody asks me something, I respond. You know what I'm saying? So if I ask a question, I expect for people to, you know, answer the question at least. But I understand what you're saying too. So maybe I need to let people know that they can express themselves, you know. Maybe I need to make that clear that people, you know, you are allowed to express yourself over here, because I don't do that. I'm not cursing nobody out. We all grown-ups, you know, and I think that people that do that on their channel, that's because a lot of times they be up there lying and stuff, telling lies So they don't want nobody to debunk what they saying. You know what I'm saying? That's what that be about. Because some of them be up there telling lies. That's why they don't want people to say nothing, say nothing back to them. I done seen a few people do that. I know exactly what you're talking about. I've seen a few people do that. Want to tell people don't want people to respond to nothing. That's because they be up there telling lies. And they know if people start saying stuff or asking questions, they don't really have the answer because they know they up there lying. You know? That's what that be. What's the name of them was into it yesterday. The recommendation popped up and I clicked it being nosy. I sure did. I ain't gonna lie to y'all. I did click it on. What's her name, y'all? Wait a minute. What is her name? Sweet Pea. I think that's it. Sweet Pea. Yeah, she popped up in my recommendations and I clicked it on. She was fussing with Sean Davieway. I said, oh my goodness. I was like, oh my. I was like, oh my goodness. I was like, no, they not. What is going on in America? Yeah. She was fussing with Sean Davieway. I don't know what that's all about, y'all, because um, you know, I don't know where all that started from, so I don't want to, Pearl said, I feel if you ask me something and I say something, it don't mean you should curse me out. It is okay to disagree with someone, but be respectful. Exactly. That's right, Carol. I agree with you. I agree with you. No, I don't curse nobody out up here over here. You allowed to express yourself. You know what I mean? I don't be cussing people out because they express themselves. Like you said, as long as you be respectful. And that's what it's about over here. Y'all can express yourself. Just keep it respectful, like you said. But I don't believe in that. I like people to talk and stuff because I like the engagement. It makes it interesting. If y'all expressing how y'all feel, and I'm expressing, how I feel about something, it just make it more interesting that everybody's engaging, you know. And so y'all are definitely allowed to express yourself over here. Let's not, like you say, long as you keep it respectful, I don't have no problem with that. I think everybody, like I say, I think some of them, oh, I think some of them, like I said, they don't want people to say certain stuff to them. You know how you hear somebody talking about something and they lying, right? They don't want you to say nothing in their chat because they lying. They ain't telling the truth. And they know they ain't telling the truth. What happened? Oh Lord, y'all, wait a minute. Did y'all see this? Wait a minute. I just ran into did y'all see this video where the white student throws cotton at a black male student and whips him with a belt? Did y'all see that on Instagram? I just found it. I opened up my phone. I opened up my phone and it was on there. Lord, take the wheel. And they sitting around laughing like it's funny. Mm-mm-mm. It's ridiculous. Oh, you saw it yesterday. I'm just saying it. I just ran across it. I'm telling you, it's always something. That racism stuff is terrible. It really is. And see, let me tell you something. Anytime a kid gonna walk up to a white kid gonna walk up to a black kid and throw cotton, that means he been listening to his parents talking. Because as young as he is, what do he know about cotton? Somebody picking cotton. That's because he heard his parents talking about it. Sorry, say, Miss Lisa, I enjoy your real answers and not a canned response. You communicate with your subscribers as equals and not as know-it-all windbag. A lot of lazy preachers could learn a thing or two from you. Thank you, Tari. Thank you so much. Carol say okay, I read that. Carol say I sent that video out yesterday to a lot of people that I know. I don't know if I sent it to you. I may not have. Yup, I just ran across it. But you're gonna throw cotton at him. That means he been, and as young as he is, right? How would he know anything about cotton unless he heard his parents or somebody in his family talking about it? Am I lying? As young as he is, he don't know nothing about nobody picking no daggone cotton. But he done heard his parents or somebody in his family talking about stuff like that. And you gonna walk up to somebody and throw a piece of cotton at them and beat them with a belt. Yeah, that's right, Carl. It comes from at home. That's right. Because as young as these kids are, what do he know about cotton and beating somebody with a belt? Because he heard, like you said, he heard people in his home talking about that stuff. That's what I'm talking about. These kids and stuff is learning this. The parents are teaching it to the children. That's why they come to school doing all that stuff. Because the parents is teaching it to them. The parents is racist. And they teach it to their children. They sure do. You're right, girl. It comes from home. Because as young as he is, he wouldn't know a daggone thing about no cotton unless somebody done taught it to him. He don't know nothing about no cotton. Because first of all, he ain't been nowhere picking no cotton. Because he too entitled. It's the entitlement for me. He ain't been nowhere picking no cotton, so you know somebody had to tell him. Tari say, remember, it takes many different colors to make a rainbow. Who says that one color is any greater than the other? If we all thought the same, there would be no new innovations or discoveries. That's right, Tari. That's right. Curl say racism has always been out, but for the last 4 years, we know why this is happening. Yes, indeedy. Yes, indeedy. Mm-hmm. But you know what? You know what, y'all? I'm glad that it's being put on blast. It needs to be. It needs to be put on blast. Because if y'all think about it, a while back, nobody talked about it. Am I lying? You didn't hear a whole lot about it, but it was going on. But people act like they were scared to talk about it. I'm glad that they putting them on blast. I am. I'm glad they putting them on blast. They need to. Every time they can catch somebody doing something like that, they should put their tail on blast. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I'm glad they doing it. I sure am. Because I remember at one time, you didn't hear everybody act like they were scared to say something about it. But it's still been going on. It's still going on. And people talking about being free. Okay. Okay. I don't feel like we free. We don't get treated equal. It's a lot of stuff going on. This racism stuff is keep going on and happening. That's not being free. That's not being free. Hey, Eagle, how you doing? How you feeling? I hope you feel better. Yeah. I hope you're feeling better. Yeah, it's a trip. I'm telling you. Huh. It is. It's a trip. But I'm glad that more people are speaking up about it and stuff and putting that stuff on blast. It needs to be put on blast. Because ain't nothing changed. It's still going on. Nothing has changed. And people talking about we free. Where we free at? Please enlighten me. Huh. We ain't free. We ain't free yet. Because that stuff's still going on. Mm-hmm. People may not be as bold with it as they were, back during them times, but that stuff is still going on. And some of them are bold with it, especially the young ones. Did y'all see the video where the girl went over there and was banging the white girl went over there and was banging the black girl, just banging her and stuff. And then some other black girl came up there and beat her down. Yes, she did. Beat her down. Sure did. I said, oh yeah, there you go. That's what I'm talking about. Stand on code. That's what I'm talking about. She sure was. She was over there banging. The girl was sitting at her desk. She got up and went over there and was banging on her. Just banging her. And some other black girl came and jumped on it and wore her out. She grabbed her ponytail and was bop, 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 bop. She was wearing that head out. I was like, that's what I'm talking about. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. That's what I'm talking about. Yeah. She sure did. She tore that head up. She was like, what? She was turning that girl head up. You hear me? She sure was. And I don't condone violence, right? I really don't. I'd rather people talk about it or whatever. But sometimes you got to go there. Okay? Sometimes you got to go there. We can't keep standing by getting walked over and stepped on. We can't keep doing that. We cannot keep doing that. It's too much of it going on. Curl said, and we never have been free. We just don't have the shackles on right now. Come on now. But it's still limited what we can do and wait a minute, what we can do and can't do. And people need to know that. Come on now, Curl. I'm telling you. I'm telling you now. Eagle said, yes, I do. I just woke up and saw you on and decided to go live for a little while. Oh, okay. I didn't know you was live over there. I don't even get a notification from you. I just go over there and look at some of your videos and stuff. But I don't never get a notification. Eagle said, oh Lord Jesus. Girl said, no, I didn't see that. Yeah, I seen that yesterday on Instagram. Yep. That girl went over there and she kept banging that little girl, right? That little girl was little too. And she was a big girl, right? And she was white. The girl she was banging on was black. And the other black girl came out of nowhere, grabbed that ponytail. She said, what? She was beating that head. I was like, ooh. I said, that's what I'm talking about. Stand on code, people. Get on code. Because let me tell you something. They always on code. They are always on code. So we better get on code and get on that fast. They don't even have to talk to each other and they stay on code. Eagle say that's true. And a lot of us are not going to keep taking it. That's right. Like I say, I don't, I'm not the type of person to say, yeah, fight, fight. You know what I'm saying? But this stuff keep going on and on and on and on. At some point, right? We got to stand for something, or we'll fall for anything. Okay? And that's just the way I see it. That's the way I see it. We got to stand for something, or we'll fall for anything. Yeah. Carol said, Eagle, I did not know you were live. Me neither. Either I didn't get a notification. I am your moderator. I would have been over there. I know that's right. I didn't know he was live either. I didn't get no notification. No, I'm not live yet. I'll be going live at 11:15. Oh, okay. Okay. What time is it now in your area? What time is it now, Eagle? Yeah, I'm telling you, it's a trip. It is a trip. That's why I'm trying to work so hard, y'all, on getting my house, get me some land around it. You know what I'm saying? Yes, I am trying so hard to get to that point. I'm serious. I want to get me my own house and my land and some land around it. Because I'm gonna tell you something. I'm thinking about getting I'm trying to get my coins together. Yeah, it's 11:35 here too. That's why I was asking Eagle what time was it where he at. Because he said 11:15. It's 11:35 here. Yeah, what time is it now though? Where you at? Because it's 11:35 where Curl at and where I'm at. Yeah. But yeah, I'm telling you. I'm telling y'all. Oh, 10:36. Okay. Well, we're gonna wrap this up in a few minutes so we can come over there. Tari said racism has always been around. In the past. It was visible. Now racism is cloaked like the Klingon bird of prey and the Remurian war bird. Remember to always question the hand that you can't see. Oh yeah, without a doubt. But you know what? I'm glad that people are really speaking up about it more now because, like I said, back some people wasn't really saying too much about it. It was like people act like they were scared to bring it up or talk about it. But now you see a lot more people talking about it. 10:36. Okay. Yeah, because I'm gonna wrap mine up so we can come over there. Yep. You see a lot more people though talking about it now. So I'm glad of that. Because I feel like it's something that needs to be talked about. And like I said, these younger kids and the things that they be doing, like Carl said, it comes from at home because they not even old enough to know about somebody picking cotton and all that. You know, and if you don't know nothing about it, if you're not even old enough to know about that kind of stuff, where would you get that from? To walk up on somebody of color and throw a piece of cotton at them and hitting them with a belt. You got that from home. Your parents is like that. And they bringing you up like that. It's ridiculous. And I'm going to be honest, I'm glad that the video got to stay up because normally, if it was the other way around, that video probably wouldn't have stayed up. If somebody of color had did something like that to somebody that was white, the video probably wouldn't have stayed up. You feel what I'm saying? But because it's the other way around, they allowed the video to stay up. Carl said most of these young people are not racist. They are taught that majority of my family are in mixed relationships So we have white, black, Mexicans, all of this in our family. It is taught at home. Yes, it is. Yeah, you're right. You're right about that, Carl. You are so right. Eagle say, take your time, my sister, and I'm going to see if I can fix that situation tonight. Oh, okay. Okay, Eagle. But yeah, you're right, Carl. It is taught from at home. Cause like you say, what would they know about that as young as they are? What would they know about picking cotton and beating somebody of color with a belt? So you know it had to come from at home. That's crazy though. That is really crazy. Carl said racism been out forever. We can talk about it all we want to, pray about it, but it's up to that individual. That's right. That's right. But you know what? You know what used to make me mad is that they used to, it seemed like when something happened and you know it's racism, it was like people tried to make us seem like we were stupid. Like try to make the person of color seem like they were stupid or didn't know what they was talking about. You know what I mean? But you know racism when you see it. Okay, all of what color people done been through. If we don't know nothing else, we know what racism is and what it looked like. Okay, and so that's what used to really tick me off. Is that they would try to make people look like they were stupid or didn't know what they was talking about. When something came up dealing with racism. That used to irk me. That used to I used to get furious about that. Trying to make us think, trying to make us feel like we stupid, like we don't know what we looking at, what's going on here. Like we not dumb. Yeah, but to hear some of them tell it, we stupid. We stupid, we dumb, we don't know nothing. To hear some of them tell it. Carol said, my grandkids are white mixed. So you mean I'm going to mistreat them? No way. Exactly. Exactly. You know, I just don't understand it. I don't understand it. That type of stuff is so hateful. You know what I mean? Like I couldn't even picture me teaching somebody some stuff like that. Like that's sick. That is really sick to teach somebody that. That's mm. At such a young age. You teaching children that at such a young age. It is. It's terrible. It's really sad. Eagle said, yes, the first teaching that we get is at home. Yes, that is so true. That is so true. I'm telling you. But like I said, I'm glad that people putting it on blast. It needs to be put on blast and talked about for real. Cause I'm telling you, it's something else. It really is. I can't stand that type of stuff. Eagle say that's because folks are trying to play mind games with folks. Oh yeah, all the time. All the time. All the time. Yes, you're so right. Yep. We always the dum-dums. Okay. We don't know nothing. We don't know nothing. Okay. And that's what I'm gonna tell you something else that irritate me. I can't stand when some of us take and try to turn the blind eye. You know, something happened and you got, you know, our people just some of them trying to turn the blind eye like they didn't see it. You know, that irks me. That really irks me. All because they don't want to call it out. So they're going to try to act like they didn't see it. Yes, it does. It needs to be exposed. Sorry, say, remember, you must call crazy crazy. Otherwise, crazy will seem normal. You can't always inform and educate another person, but you can inform and educate yourself. You're in control of your mind, body. Yeah, that's true. That's true. But I think a lot of times it needs to be exposed though. I really do. I feel like that stuff like that should always be exposed. And if you notice it is usually the ones who is racist. Yeah, exactly. Curl say, Lisa, that is going on now on YouTube. People know that this is wrong, but they hee and ha ha and turn the head, call them out. This would not be happening, and I am going to call it out. Block me. Exactly. That's right. That is so true, Carl. For real. Because you know what? We got to stop doing that. First of all, some of us got to stop uh, letting other people see us go against each other. Okay? Even if you make me mad, I'm not going to let somebody who doesn't look like us see me mad with you. You understand what I'm saying? We really gotta stop all of it. It's some things that we really need to work on and stop. Seriously, because when people see you doing certain things to each other, they feel like they can do certain things to you too and get away with it. You know what I mean? And so that's why I don't care how mad I get with somebody, my brothers and sisters. I don't care how mad I get with somebody. I'm not going to let somebody who doesn't look like us see me arguing and fussing with you or going at you. Girl said, you right, Lisa. Our race, our race got to do better. We are the only race that don't stick together. We mistreat each other so bad. Yep, that is so true. That is so true, Carl. That is so true. We do. We really, it seems like some of us go at it extra hard when they going against another person of color. You know what I mean? But put them up against somebody that's not, okay? And see what you get. They not going to do somebody that's not like they do you. Okay, they're gonna eat their words. Everything that person say is gonna be a key, 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 a key, 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 key. You know what I'm saying? I don't like the ass kissing. I'm sorry. I don't like it. I don't like it at all. Tarek say soul and spirit. Each person must hold themselves accountable. Accountable. The decisions and actions they make in their life. That's true. That's true. Yeah, I don't. But put them up against somebody that's not of color and see what you get. hmm Everything they say is going to be a kiki. They set over you. You got some of them that are set up with somebody of color and talk about other color folks. And the person they sitting there with is color too, and they laughing. And that's why we go through some of the stuff that we go through. It's because we got too many people doing things like that. And they feel like if they could set up with somebody that's of color and talk about other people who are color, in front of somebody who is color and they getting a kiki and a kika out of it, then they all feel like they can do it. They all feel like they can do it. I'm telling you. Girl say that is right, Lisa. Yeah, they do. They feel like they can all do it. And then, like I said, the ones that want to sit up there and give them a moment of talking about us. Let me tell you something. At the end of the day, guess what they do to you? They go and talk about you too. How dumb you look. How stupid you look. Sitting up there allowing them to talk about your own people. Yeah. Don't think for a second that they ain't going back laughing at you and talking about you, because they are. They are. They talking about you too. How stupid you look. It is. It's sad. It's really sad. That irks me. It really do. And they sit up there, everything. No. When they go back, they talk, they laughing at you. They go back with their people and laugh at you and say how stupid you look. Sitting up there talking about your own people and laughing. So don't think you getting away. Don't think you doing something big, because you're not. You make yourself look stupid. That stuff irks me. I'm telling you, I really do. That stuff irks me. And we got a lot of them that do it too. We got a lot of them that do it. We got a lot of them that do that. I don't know why they think why they think that they can sit up there and that makes them look good. It's like they think that because they sitting up there with one of them, that makes them look good or extra special. No, it don't. It make you look stupid and dumb. It make you look like an ass. Donkey of the year. Yeah, give them that award. Donkey of the year. Because that's what you be looking like. But they think they be doing something. They really think they be doing something. Eagle say, yeah, yes, that is facts. Yeah. That stuff irritates me, y'all. I'm telling you. That's why I don't like talking about it too much, because ooh, ooh. All the wrong stuff be done came out my mouth. I'm telling you. That's why I don't be wanting to talk about it sometimes, because I get angry. I get angry and I get emotional, and stuff start flying out. I don't like stuff. I don't like that. Like, how dare you sit up there with somebody, and going to talk about your people? Really? What the hell is wrong with you? Eagle said, LOL. I do, y'all. I get so mad. I be so mad. That's why I be trying to be careful about what I say out my mouth, But I be irritated. That type of stuff really irritates me. It really do. Because I be wanting to, sometimes I be, if I could reach through the screen and bop, bop, I'm sorry. I'm telling you, that kind of stuff make you want to fight, because like we've been through a lot and we still going through it, Whew. I'm telling you, it makes my blood boil. I can't stand it. I cannot stand it. And that's that self-hate I be talking about. When you sit up and you do stuff like that, that's that self-hate that's coming out of you. You know, go get you some help. Go talk, come and talk to me. I help you. Because that's what be happening. That self-hate be coming out of you. When you sit up there and you allow somebody to do that and you think it's funny. That's what you call self-hate. You don't even realize it. That's the sad part. They don't even realize that that's self-hate. When you allow somebody who doesn't look like you to talk about you, to talk about you or your people. That's what you call self-hate. And a lot of people don't even realize that that's what be going on with them. That's why they allow things like that to happen. But in the same breath, they sitting up there looking stupid. That's why I say, you know, a lot of us need to get educated and find out, you know, different things that's going on, like the self-hate and stuff like that. People really need to dig into things like that so they'll recognize what's really going on, because they be making themselves look so stupid. Lord, take the wheel. Lord, take the wheel. I do. I get so irritated with that stuff, y'all. I really do. I get irritated. I'm telling you, because some people, I'm telling you, people better wake up and recognize. Wake up and recognize. Mm-mm-mm. Whoo. Tari say, the great Lord Jesus Christ and the Holy Spirit children. Yes. Yes, we are all his children. That is so true. That is so true. But you got people that's done divided us. Okay? You got people that has divided us. But we all are God's children. God don't pick us out. He don't pick us out. Okay? In God's eyes, we all his children. It's not my little black children and my little white children. We all his children. But everybody doesn't look at it like that. It's sad to say, but it's the truth. Everybody don't look at it like that. And I think that people who don't look at it like that, people who do try to throw that type of behavior out there should be exposed. They should be called out. Yes, they should be. Because it's not right. It's not right at all. But yes, we are all God's children. Whether you black, purple, green, blue, white, it doesn't matter what color you are. We are all God's children. But you got some that don't look at it like that. And then you got some that's dealing with that self-hate. Okay? And because they got self-hate going on, they don't have a problem with sitting up there with a non-black person talking about their own people, or allowing them to say inappropriate things about their people, and they sitting up there laughing. But this is what this is what we're dealing with. And I feel as though all that stuff needs to be exposed. It's bad behavior. And it doesn't help us out at all. It don't help us, no shape, form, or fashion. It does not help us. It makes us look bad. And it makes people take us for a joke. It doesn't help us. Just like some of our people who sell themselves. Coon, I call it cooning. That doesn't make us look good. And at the end of the day, you thinking that you doing something because you getting a couple dollars. But at the end of the day, guess what? They're going to remind you of what color you are. Okay? Yeah. When they get tired of you, they're going to throw you to the curb. So I don't understand why people be doing that. I don't understand that. I'm so lost with that. I really am. Like, are you serious? Because at the end of the day, they're going to let you know who you really are. Okay? I don't know why some of them do it. I guess they think, that somebody going to look at them as being a different color, I guess. No, they don't. They don't. I'm telling you. A lot of us got some stuff that we need to get together for real. We really do. Because it hurts the community. With some of the stuff that some of our people do, it really do hurt the community. It hurts our community. It really do. And it makes us look bad. And some people don't want to own up to that. They don't want to believe that. They want to do what they want to do. But at the end of the day, it does mess up our community. And it makes us look very bad. And it makes people take us for a joke. We got to do better. Some of us got to really do better. For real. Because we definitely got to come up out of this. We got to come up out of it. Or, you know what, though? Sometimes you have to take the people who is willing to do what's needed to be done. And the people that don't, the people that don't want to get on board, you leave them where they at. Sometimes that's what it takes in order for you to get things done. You understand what I'm saying? Sometimes that's what you got to do. You don't want to, but sometimes you have to. You don't have a choice. Sometimes we don't have a choice but to do that. Take the ones, take the good apples and the bad apples, leave the bad apples where they at, and take the good ones. And that's what a lot of us gonna have to start doing. You know what I'm saying? Instead of trying to get everybody on board, it's not gonna happen. It's not gonna happen. I'm telling you. You gotta start sorting them out. You know what I'm saying? Sorting them bad apples out. Taking the good ones out and tossing the bad ones. That's what you gotta start doing. Because everybody is not going to get on board. They just not. And you notice how when we have some people that's trying to do what they can do for us. You notice how you got people who look just like us trying to mess it up, trying to throw a monkey wrench in it? Y'all notice that? When we had people that tries to help us and try to put their, do what they can to help us, you always got other people who look like us coming in trying to throw a monkey wrench in it. And sometimes it's because they've been paid. Carol said everybody is not meant to go with you. Their season is over. You have people in your life from season to season. Come on now, Carol. That's right. That's right. That is so true, Carol. That is so true. That's right. Mm-hmm. You, hey, you ain't never lied about that. For real. Hmm. I'm telling you. I sometimes I don't mind talking about things like this, but sometimes I don't talk about it because sometimes I just get so irritated, you know, and sometimes I go off. My mouth go to the left sometimes. Sorry, say remember money can buy. Wait a minute. Remember money can buy. I think you were saying a lot of things. Money can't buy genuine respect and love from another person. Genuine love and respect comes from a person's heart and upbringing. That's right. That is so true. That is so true, Tari. Yep. Yes, indeedy. Listen to this, y'all. Wait a minute. Every day is a new beginning. Take a deep breath, smile, and begin again. God woke you up today for a reason. Trust in his plan. His timing is perfect. He will make a way. That is so true. Curl say, and it has a lot to do with your soul. Wait a minute. And it has a lot to do with your soul. Is if your soul. Did I read that right, y'all? And it has a lot to do with your soul. Is if your soul. Exactly. Right. Right. Look, I was slipping there for a minute. That's true, Carl. Tari say, please read the Holy Bible book of. I can't never pronounce that word. Ecclesiastes. I don't know if I'm saying it right. Chapter 3, verses 1 through 8. A time and a season for everything under the sun. Yes, that is true. Yep. You know what? I I love you guys. I thank y'all for the conversation. Y'all we have some good conversations. I thank y'all so much because we we need to have sometimes we need to have these conversations, you know. And like I say, sometimes I don't say a whole lot like concerning this particular thing because we are on YouTube. And I know sometimes YouTube be tripping about some things that you say, when it comes to conversations like this. So that's why a lot sometimes I don't have, you know, I don't really go into this like this. But I'm glad we did get a chance to touch on it, because it's a conversation that we need to have. Thank you, Curl. Thank you so much. Curl said, "Thank you, Lisa. Great show." Thank you so much. And thank y'all for being here. But we're gonna have more conversations like this. Cause like I said, we're gonna start using the Discord and stuff, and the Zoom where we can go and be open, be more open and stuff about how we feel. Because we should be able to do that. And I'm gonna tell you something, it helps. It helps to be able to talk about different stuff like that because we are affected. We might, like I say all the time, we may not have been there when it was all going down, but we are affected because it's still going on today. Okay. And so sometimes you need somewhere where you can go, be able to go and open up about what you feeling. You know what I'm saying? Because we've been silent for too long. We've been on hush hush for too long. And it's time to speak out and express how you feel about different things that goes on with us. You know what I mean? There's nothing wrong with that. Speaking up about how you feel about different things that goes on with us. We go through a lot. We go through a lot. Out of all the people that's on this planet, we go through a whole lot. We really do. And so sometimes we do need to vent and talk about, what we feeling about situations like this. You know what I'm saying? We do. And so when we decide we're going to have, another conversation like this, we're going to go on a Discord or on the Zoom. So we could really be, open and stuff about how we feel and things like that. Because we should be able to express that. But I know on here, they be acting a little funny and stuff. Like I say, it's okay for other people to say stuff to us. But when we expressing ourselves and stuff, it's always a problem, you know? But we're going to set it up one day so we could go on the Zoom or on Discord, Plus, I want to start looking at movies. So if y'all got some movies in mind, let me know. So when I hook the Discord up and we have a movie night, I can I can get something that y'all want to look at and put it on there. So let me know. But yeah, I really enjoyed this conversation. I didn't take it as deep as I wanted to take it because like I say, you say certain stuff and y'all know how it go on here. So I didn't go as deep as I would like to, but I'm glad that we did get to touch on some of it, because everybody's affected by it. Whether you had an incident that happened to you or not, we are all affected by it. We are all affected by it just because of the color of our damn skin. We are affected by it. Sorry said, Lisa, you must remember. What? Remember what? Carol said, yes, we do. Yes. Yes. Because like I said a while back, people acted like they were scared to even talk about it. You know what I mean? And you got some people that still act like they scared to talk about it. But I think some of our people are waking up because they realize that a lot of things that was said was not true, you know, And so I think some people are really starting to wake up because they fed up. And some people have found out the truth about some things, you know? So it is what it is. But we definitely going, you know, we definitely going to talk about this again. Yes, we are. Because I think it's a great topic and it's a whole lot that we could talk about. You feel me? Yeah. But I love you guys. I'm gonna shut mine down because we getting ready to go over to Eagle's channel. We getting ready to go over there and listen to Eagle take off for a minute. And I thank you all for coming. I really do. I appreciate y'all. I appreciate the feedback. And you know, us having engaging, you know, I love that. I love for y'all to talk as well as I talk. You know, we talk to each other. I love it. I love it. And I appreciate it to the fullest. Much love to y'all. God bless y'all. And I will see y'all on Eagle Channel. Okay. Y'all hit the like button for me, please.